As most people are aware, Celine Dion has kept a quiet profile ever since stepping out of the spotlight in October 2021. She talked about how she battled a debilitating sickness during this time. A year later, she disclosed the diagnosis of the strange illness she has been battling. However, some of her friends and supporters are beginning to worry about her health. This year, on March 30, popular singer Celine Dion turned 55 years old. The well-known individual not only celebrated her birthday, but also gave some thought to her amazing 4-decade career in music. Prior to their marriage, Ren Angelil, who was her manager, introduced her to the love of her life during their travels. Collectively, they received numerous awards. At the age of 2, Dion was living in a little Canadian village outside of Montreal, thus her amazing global success seemed unattainable. Nevertheless, she overcame hardship and achieved what many people can only imagine because of her unwavering determination and persistence. Throughout her career, she has overcome numerous challenging challenges, but her constant struggle with stiff person syndrome, or SPS, has been the largest. She might never be able to sing again due to this serious neurological condition. In December, Dion told her Instagram followers that she had to cancel her European tour because of health issues. Unfortunately, these spasms influence every aspect of my daily life, sometimes causing difficulties when I walk and not allowing me to use my vocal cords to sing the way I'm used to, Celine said, recalling the burden of the illness. After the devastating news of her illness was revealed, the 55-year-old singer has mainly disappeared from the public eye, with the exception of a brief message on Christmas Eve. She still managed to have a phenomenal career with 10 top 10 albums, 4 #1 hits, 5 Grammy Awards, a Billboard Icon Award, and more. She began performing when she was 12 years old, and over time, she became known as the Queen of Power Ballads. She went on to talk about her terrible battle with SPS. Dion revealed her SPS diagnosis on Instagram a few weeks before Christmas, crying all the way through. This rare ailment affects 1 person in a million, slowly freezing the body into stiff postures that leave victims lifeless and resembling living statues. Therapy can help SPS proceed more slowly, even if there isn't a known cure for it. Dion has stated unequivocally that she will do everything within her power to lessen the consequences of this challenging illness. She also mentioned that she had to reschedule her trip to Europe. Dion penned, "Hello to everyone. I'm sorry it took me so long to get back to you. I am very delighted to talk to each of you in person on stage, since I am really missing you all. I've always been honest and direct, but now is my opportunity to voice my views." Stiff person syndrome is a rare neurological disorder that only 1 in a million people have been diagnosed with. Though much remains to be discovered about this rare illness, we now know that this is the cause of all of my spasms. Dion went on to remark that the spasm had interfered with every aspect of her daily existence, sometimes making it impossible for her to walk and stopping her from singing in the way she was used to. "It is with great sadness that I inform you that I will not be prepared to resume my European tour in February," she said. "My incredible medical team, who are committed to my rehabilitation, is with me, as are my lovely children, who fill me with love and support. Even though it's been challenging, I'm trying really hard to rebuild my strength and performance every day with the help of my sports medicine therapist. Singing is all I can do. This is what I've always done, and it's my favorite activity. I miss you terribly. I promise. I miss seeing you all on stage giving each other performances. I always give it my all when I perform, but I am unable to give it to you right now due to health concerns. I hope to be on the path to recovery, but in order to get in touch with you again, I must prioritize my health. I'm focusing on this and trying my hardest to go to sleep." Pop diva Celine Dion announced her regretful decision to postpone her 2023-2024 tour. She blamed the cancellation on her continued battle with a rare neurological illness. This decision affected her 16-country European tour, which was originally scheduled to begin in Amsterdam in August, and conclude with 2 performances at London's O2 Arena in April of the following year. Dion's Courage World Tour began in 2019, and she successfully finished 52 shows before the pandemic put an end to the tour. Later, she had to postpone the North American part of the tour due to health issues. Her fans expressed their dismay and heartfelt wishes for her well-being on social media. A devotee wrote, "You are fortunate. Female, you seem gorgeous, and our ages are identical. I'm praying and sending you love and peace. Celine, I hope things is going well for you. Keep moving towards your happy place, another person replied. Love you always. Moreover, Celine Dion's sister Claudette Dion asserts that her sister is still in agonizing discomfort due to stiff person syndrome, the neurological ailment that has kept Celine from doing live performances for the past 12 months. According to the National Institute of Stroke and Neurological Disorders, stiff person syndrome is a degenerative condition that affects the brain and spinal cord. The sickness can affect one or both sides of the body, causing stiffness or spasms, trouble walking, and muscular hypertrophy. There is currently no recognized cure for the illness. Claudette disclosed in a recent interview with Hello Canada that her sister's uncontrolled violent spasms are brought on by an illness that is mainly unknown to us. There's not much we can do to help her get better, she continued. We're keeping our fingers crossed that researchers will find a cure for this horrible illness. Despite her ongoing health problems, Celine recently made a rare public appearance when she met with her devoted admirers. However, there have been speculations that this would be her final public appearance due to her failing health. These rumors were confirmed by her sister. Nonetheless, throughout her career, she was a sweetheart who was always liked by her peers and followers. Celine Dion's family was huge music enthusiasts, and she started performing at the age of 2. On March 30, 1968, she was born in the small Quebec village of Charlemagne. Her brother and mother assisted her in writing her first song, It Was Only a Dream, when she was 12 years old. They delivered the song's demo cassette to aspiring producer René Anglil. Anglil was so taken by her singing that he brought her to his office and forced her to sing as though she were in front of a crowd. This was the beginning of a long-term friendship, as Anglil would go on to become her manager and closest confidant prior to their marriage. In order to advance her burgeoning career, he even took out a mortgage on his house to finance her debut album, La Voix du Bon Dieu, in 1981. When Dion won the gold prize in the Yohama World Popular Song Contest in Tokyo, when she was 14 years old, she immediately became well known in Canada. In front of 115 million television viewers, she sang a French song. Dion quit school in the 8th grade to concentrate on her career because she was so dedicated to her music. Before becoming well known in France and Canada in 1985, she had a number of appearances on television. In 1985, Dion underwent a transformation as she sought global recognition, disappearing from the public eye for 18 months. During this period, she had her hair changed, had her teeth capped, attended English classes, and had a clothing makeover. This makeover helped her break into the English-speaking music scene. At the age of 19, her debut English-language album, Incognito, was released in 1987. After going on to sell over 500,000 copies, it also marked the start of her collaboration with CBS Records, the label that signed Michael Jackson and other artists. 2 years later, she made a significant impact in the US with her debut English-language album Unison. The gold-certified song Where Does My Heart Beat Now peaked at number 5 on the charts. In addition to frequently appearing on well-known programs like The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, Dion won the Juno Awards for Album of the Year and Female Vocalist of the Year. In addition to winning a Grammy for her duet with Peabo Bryson from the Disney film Beauty and the Beast, which debuted at number 1 globally, Dion Chante Plamondon's 1991 album went gold on the same day it was released. When Dion's third English-language album was released in 1993, her career really took off. She rose to international fame because to hits like Falling Into You, which went on to become the best-selling album of 1996. 2 Grammy Awards were also given to her, including Album of the Year. Celine Dion's remarkable career has been shaped by her extraordinary skill, unshakable dedication to music, and ambition to rule the globe. She won the hearts of people who were horrified to hear about her health problem in addition to being acknowledged. That's it for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.